Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Off-duty Milwaukee police officer killing a man in a shootout. News Chopper 12 giving us these exclusive images above the scene. The deadly confrontation happened just before 8:30 this morning, right near 49th and Mill Road. 12 News has live team coverage for you tonight, kicking things off with James Stratton.
Deanna, good evening. That police scene now clear almost a workday later. Police say that crash, altercation, and then shooting all happened right here near 48th and Mill Road. News Chopper 12 shows the aftermath of a violent Thursday morning near 48th and Mill Road. The police chief says an off-duty officer got into a minor crash with another driver. The two pulled over, and that's when Chief Jeffrey Norman says the driver pistol-whipped that off-duty officer and both exchanged gunfire. You can see a tarp covering a body in front of a black car and two sets of evidence markers on either side of that vehicle.
During the time when the officer who was off duty was assessing the situation, he was struck in the mouth, and that's when there had gunfire exchange between the two of them.
Family says the gunfire from the off-duty officer killed 26-year-old Elijah Wilkes. The officer has been identified as a 40-year-old, 21 years of experience, and is now on administrative duty.
Wow. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Milwaukee, man, y'all got big problems up there today. It happened a few days ago. People sent it in, told me, hey, guy, talk about this. This boy done got killed, Elijah. What y'all gonna say about OG, you there?
I'm right here.
OG, this is not a good situation, man. Look like a police officer, end up bumping a guy. And it looks, the guy is laid out in front of a black car with a tarp over him. I just don't know who was in the truck and who was in the car and how the car got bumped. Was this something that was initiated? Was this, and it's just so many things you got to look at when you're dealing with something like this. Now, the chief said there was video footage, you know what I mean? Clear video footage, and I'll play a little bit more of it. But, OG, what do you take of this? And they out there by themselves? Okay, I'm going to let you talk.
Oh, are you? I mean, it's some more evidence of a white police killing a black man. So I'm looking for it because I saw something that said that a round was recovered that wasn't from the officer's gun, right?
Right.
It says in one of these articles, it is talking about that a round was recovered and it wasn't from the officer's gun. So if a round was recovered, they never said that they got a gun over the brother that was killed.
No, he said the police officer said there was another gun out there.
They said it was, but nobody said that they got a gun. They said shots were fired and they got evidence, but nobody said that the gun was recovered.
Oh, man. Let me look at something here. There was a gun recovered, right?
No, it don't say that. It talks about the officer's gun, and it says somewhere I was reading, it said that they recovered a casing that wasn't from his gun, trying to justify that another gun was shot.
Well, okay, let's do a little bit more of this. Hold on.
Sources say the officer worked at the nearby police training academy.
This was a moment where they were just looking at a minor vehicle accident. And this is a story that happens too often in our community here. How does a minor accident change into a deadly force situation? Unacceptable.
Norman says the officer fired his service weapon. You recovered a gun on scene?
There was a firearm recovered. There was a gun, yes.
Wilkes' friend told 12 News they are not aware of him having a gun. Chief Norman telling reporters there is video of the altercation. You mentioned video. The officer, I believe, was in plainclothes. Is that correct?
That's correct.
He didn't have a body camera on. What video do you have?
We have video.
Surveillance?
It'll be released according to the investigative procedures that we have there, but there is video, very clear video of this incident.
Late this afternoon, police detectives pulled a...
Wow. So there it is. They do have clear video of this incident, and that's what I'm saying, but it's not from his body cam, of course, because he didn't have no clothes on to show it was from a body cam. So therefore, it had to be somebody's house. They got these door ringers and everything. Now it can see all kind of stuff. So you hold on, I'm gonna finish.
Why does it take 15 days to release the body cam?
I have no idea. Hold on.
This afternoon, police detectives pulled a bullet from a nearby neighbor's wall.
And then all of a sudden, we noticed there was a hole in the wall, and then we looked out. Then we looked and noticed that the window frame was busted.
That neighbor, who did not want to be identified, says officers pulled a 10mm bullet from the wall. MPD confirms today they do not have any 10mm service weapons on staff.
It was definitely a momentary pause between one gunshot and the return gunshots.
So you believe there were two separate guns?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
James, we do know the officer was taken to the hospital. The police union says he has facial injuries. Did the chief say when police will be releasing that video?
We asked him, Deanna, if he released it sooner. It was rather tense out here this morning directly after that shooting happened. Asked if it would be released sooner because of the tense situations. He says it will be released per policy, which according to city policy is 15 days for the public to see it and 48 hours for the family.
And that countdown is on. James Stratton reporting live for us in Milwaukee.
Basically, the footage is going to be released. It's just not released now, but they got clear footage. This was a different gun. OG, let me ask you this, because you're a man of thought. This gun comes out, right? And this gun comes up and they shot. Okay, just hypothetically, somebody bumps a car because maybe they messing with their girlfriend. I'm just hypothetically speaking. Bumps a car, and then next thing you know, they set it up where this guy comes out mad. I mean, they know each other. Boom, keep a gun there. Somebody hit one in the face. Shoot the gun, and a struggle like deal, and then basically kill the other guy. And I'm just hypothetically speaking, like you can set stuff up to go a certain way, man.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
That hypothetical is weak as heck. What a girlfriend got to do? Why is you bringing a female in this like it's a love affair?
No. I'm just saying, if it was something, why would somebody just bump a car like that?
Why does it have to be? I'm with a girlfriend. Why does this have to be? It was a car accident. Something transpired, black and white, in the car accident. Now they allegedly, the police they always try to aggravate the situation that he jumped out and pistol whooped the officer.
Why would he pistol whoop if you don't know him?
That's the whole question. Where did he get to in a place where it had to be a confrontation on a...
That's why I brought the girl into it, OG. It's always a girl involved.
The girl has nothing to do with it. It's a white man trying to overpower a young black man, 40 years old, 21 years on the police force, and a 26-year-old. Check that balance.
That's a hell of a. Hey, you're right. You're a
trained professional. How could it lead to escalate to you have to kill me for a car accident?
If you shot at me, I'm gonna kill you. If you shot at me,
everybody bumps into you. If I bump into you and I just jump out with a gun and just start pistol.
That don't add up. That don't add up, OG. I was trying to give it a hypothetical to make it make sense. It don't make sense.
Hypothetical, as hype as you can get, it's no reason that if I ran into you, even if Elijah, you know his name is Elijah because he's black. The unnamed officer is white. 40 years old, 21 years on the force. He got out of the army, couldn't get a job, and went to the
OG, it is not that he couldn't get a job. My son-in-law worked for the police department, and he got out the army to become a police. No, he wanted to deal with canine dogs and shit. So for you to sit up here and act like this man, you don't know this man to be white. First of all, your hypothetical is sickening. Everything got to be black and white with you.
I bet you $1.
You don't know that. You making a hypothetical, but mine is weak because I say it's a woman. You say the man white. You tripping.
I say it's white, and I've just looked on the dark web, and he's a white man. Been on the force 21 years. He's on administrative leave right now.
OG, there's no picture, nothing out there saying this man is a white man. Elijah got into it with somebody. It could have been leaving his girlfriend's house. He might have been knocking that dude woman off or something. Bumped the car a little bit.
I just got off the phone with some folks out of Milwaukee. He was a white man.
Oh, whatever, man. We don't know that to be.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, how did a simple bump accident turn into a killer?
That's the point. That's what I can't understand. It don't supposed to happen.
How did an off-duty police officer get so close up on somebody that would allow them to pistol whoop him?
That's what I don't understand right there.
So now, actually, you know how he got that close? Because that white man was all in his face saying a bunch of derogatory. You ran into me. This is an unmarked car, and I've seen it happen.
Oh, gee, yours kind of sound a little bit more better than mine. I can't lie. But mine still sound good that he was leaving. Maybe he was leaving the white girl house. And all of a sudden, I'm not going to let that brother be with my woman. I'm going to bump his damn car. And when he get out.
It wasn't that. He didn't run into Elijah. Elijah ran into the back of him.
Oh, okay. That's how you see it.
Elijah ran into the back of him. They got out. I'm not going to bring up what happened to me because it ain't about me.
Well, what happened to you, OG? I like to hear what happened to you. What happened to you?
No. We're never not going to even discuss what happened because
okay.
People say it's all about me.
Okay.
So we're going to discuss that Elijah ran into the back of him. This police get out of the car, and this is not a hypothetical. Like I'm saying, it happened to me. The police jumps out the car. What the hell are you doing? You wrecked this car? You running this car? I can get fined for this car. Because he didn't supposed to be just driving in an unmarked car. Now they're trying to justify in the media that he was off duty in an unmarked car on his way to work.
Wow.
That's trying to justify. That's what they said in the media. And it just shows you how officers, even off duty, their lives are at jeopardy. How is your life in jeopardy jumping in somebody's face?
OG, we don't know if that happened that way. That's hypothetical. And it happens. It happens.
First of all, if it was a bump and he felt anything, he could have sat in his car and called 911. They'd have been there in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Black man with a gun. He could have called assistance.
He can't call nobody if the man beating the hell out of him with a gun in his face.
Ain't nobody beat the hell out of you. You've been on the force 21 years, and a 26-year-old can beat the hell out of you with the butt of a gun. Who does that?
It's something we missing here. That's all I was saying. That's why I threw my little hypothetical. I don't believe your story at all.
Okay, well, when it come out, my story,
you've been pretty good on your story.
Elijah ran into the back of him. An argument ensued where this white man was in this boy's face, and somebody got killed, and it wasn't the officer.
That's wild.
What happened.
That's wild. Man, guys, get in the comments. Anybody that's up in Milwaukee, we've been getting some hellacious calls. Call me and let me know what happened, man. If you want to call, if you was out there, don't call just because you want to be on Boss Talk. Or send it to my DM. You know, but I'm
call if you want to be on.
No, you can't call me on both songs. That ain't happening. But shout out to Dear Grove girlfriend who just busted up in our call. But at any rate, man, get in the comments. Let us know what you think, man. And basically give us your thoughts on what happened to little Elijah, 26 years old, on 49th and Mill Street down in Milwaukee, man. Everything to the side. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for both parties' families, actually, because we don't know what happened down there, but we do know that this was a tragedy for both sides, more so for Elijah and his family. And guys, keep your head up, man. Do what he would want you to do. I'll put it like that. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and watch this next video, man. More likely it's Derrick Groves. Let us know what you think. He's back in jail now. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.